Good morning. We're entering day number 2 at the boatyard. We're going to try to get everything done outside that we need to, as far as specifically to the hull itself, because tomorrow it's supposed to rain. We've got to get as much done as possible. Let's get to work. These are the voyages of Treasured Times, her continuing mission to explore the oceans of South Florida and the Caribbean, to seek out unknown islands and forgotten places, to give an unforgettable adventure to everyone who is welcomed aboard. Welcome aboard Treasured Times. Tell me what you're doing.
Trying to wake up.
What are you going to work on, though?
Well, I'm going to work inside, but for the next few minutes, while it's cool and my brain hasn't come online, I'm going to work on grinding the running gear a little bit.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm going to fix things like this. So I got a kind of sander. What a dusty mess today. I've just finished filling all these areas in. Thought I'd take a break and look over and make sure I didn't miss any spots, because I always miss spots. Most of the spots I see are just barnacles, or just where the paint peeled off a little bit, but it's not a big deal. This stuff will probably take, oh, it's starting to get tacky already. That's good. I definitely need to sand it. Probably, hopefully tonight, if not tomorrow, because it's gonna rain tomorrow. So tomorrow early morning, and then put a coat of this special paint on it. The problem is, though, between that and the fiberglass is water. All these cracks in the gel coat, that's what the hole used to look like before they redid it 5-10 years ago. How many years ago was that they did it? Was it 5 or 10? 5 years ago. They completely redid the hole, and That's what it used to look like, these little cracks everywhere, I'm assuming. But if this was in the hole, that would not be a good thing. We'd have big problems. Glad I bought that tool.
Yeah, I am too.
Thank you.
Trim tab's falling apart.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
Pretty bad.
I'll have to take measurements of the trim tabs so we can maybe replace them next year.
Yeah, definitely.
If they don't fall apart before then.
I need them to stay together for at least a year.
Yeah. I guess that's a wrap. About all we can do for one day.
It's a wrap.
Alright.
We out.
Day 3.
I'm tired.
On the hard.
And
What
I
are we
don't
doing
want-
today?
don't want to do it.
Me neither.
I'm tired. I don't want to do it.
But we gotta keep going.
I gotta do something.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna rain soon.
All right.
So we gotta do whatever we can outside. And then work in here when it's raining.
Get busy sanding.
Yep.
Sander.
Let's go.
Grinder. I'm gone.
Okay. Got back from Home Depot to get some more sandpaper, and the storm is almost here. It is so windy today, but look at the radar there. That's by Key West. I don't know what time it'll get here, but it's getting closer. We gotta try to hurry up and get some stuff done. I'm gonna go outside and get some stuff done. Stuff works pretty good. There's a tornado? Do you see it? Yeah. I'm trying to get it on the camera. You could see debris in the sky? Really? I was shooting a video of it the whole time. Oh my gosh, sideways rain. We got sideways rain. You see anything?
Yeah. Over there.
Oh.
It looked like it was gonna curl up right here and it just kinda went that way.
Yeah. I was watching it. It looks really bad.
Yeah, when you see that greenish blue color,
Yeah.
that's a tornado.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they were saying warning. There's tornado warning. And look at us on the fly bridge of our boat, on the boatyard.
Yeah, well.
How's it going down there?
I was trying to think about how to get this pump as low as I can.
Yeah.
I guess we need to rebuild that little section
Yeah.
to try to keep the water out of the sub-build.
Yeah. It's a good
But
idea.
maybe I'm going to leave a small place that I can put a hose in.
Yeah. I mean, water's always going to go down there.
I mean, the lower we can get the pump, the better.
Yeah. At least it wasn't a huge issue, though. I mean, the bubble.
Oh yeah, I was just concerned with the bubble.
It was
like,
just between that wood and the top.
It was just when they laid that section, there must have been some water in there, some moisture, and it just bubbled right here. That was the lowest point, so it bubbled.
Yeah.
But it was nothing. It was,
But the hole itself looks fine.
yeah, the outer hull is fine.
Yeah. What you doing?
I'm making a sheet for a very small mouse.
It's a nice little
It's a
mouse
mouse
sheet.
blanket.
Mouse blanket.
Mhm.
That's fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
Fiberglass material. Fiberglass.
That's before you put the chemicals on.
Yeah. And what's it for?
This is for a little shelf. We popped a bubble,
The bubble.
and I made a little board
Okay.
to get this lower. To get it as low as I could.
Oh, yeah. I see.
As low as I could. Because obviously it's got to be flat or the pump is not going to work.
Yeah.
So I made this little board.
Oh.
And then we're going to just put a piece of fiberglass.
Glass over it. That'll work.
That'll hold the board in place.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make it so it's bigger.
Oh. That was a piece of tape.
The question is, do I keep going
Or just stop.
and build a wall right there, back up, or just leave it open on that hut? But then if water runs in from this one, it has a chance of running back underneath. You know what? I think I'm just going to glass the front like that.
Yeah.
This is a two-part system. And we used to buy a little bit at a time, but way cheaper to buy it in the gallon jugs. And also finding this 205 fast hardener, it's like impossible. So we used to hand measure it. That sucked even more. I found these, if you buy them specifically for this system, one pump from this is equal to one pump of that automatically, so you don't have to figure it out. Way easier way to go. This is the fast system. Dries very fast. You stir it up. Stir, 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 stir. It gets cloudy, and then you know it's fully mixed when it goes clear. Well, this is clear, it's just got some bubbles in it. And so this is not really structural, it's just to hold that board in place for us. I want to stop any water from going from that way back, hopefully. That piece of wood down there is not wood, it's actually a piece of starboard.
Yeah.
Scrap piece of starboard.
Okay.
And I measured that piece of wood is exactly the diameter of this,
Oh.
which is the base of our bilge pump.
Okay.
And the screws go in a little further in, so you just use a short little screw.
Okay. You want to tell me what's going on behind the fridge?
What's going on behind the fridge?
Yeah.
I'm cleaning behind the fridge.
Yeah.
But in that hole, the new transducer is going to go in that hole. 1 kilowatt deep transducer, so we can see fish deep, deep, deep. Supposed to be out of the engine room. We were planning on putting it in the engine room, but I read in the instructions it says to not let this transducer overheat and to keep out of the heat of the engine room. So that's really the only place we can put it, because you also don't want it in the path of any turbulence. You don't want anything upstream of that may cause some turbulence. And we also don't want, it has an internal tilt of 22 degrees, of 20 degrees, with a maximum of 24 degrees. And the further you go forward in the boat, the V starts getting steeper and steeper, which makes it impossible to install it. And right here is right at 24 degrees, so we're already pushing it. So that's really the only place you can put it that's outside the engine room. Unfortunately, it's under the fridge, which we just cut this hole last year to get access under there where there wasn't any access. So good thing we did. Adrian actually thought about say, hey, let's put it on the fridge. So, oh, that's a good idea. So it's going on in the fridge.
Squeaky. Squeaky. That's the transducer. It's huge, and it's like 5 pounds. What's that?
Your shop bag weighs a ton.
Weighs a lot?
Yeah.
It's full of water.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pulled a lot of water out of there. Do you need help? You look like you got it.
Take it.
There was a lot of water in there.
Yeah, well, I would just dump it in the bilge, but that seems counterproductive.
Can't do it now. But we pulled out of the bilge. Oh, that's some dirty water. Good morning! Mike actually went back up north to take care of a few things, so I'm going to be wrapping up some stuff here by myself today. I'm going to walk over to the office real quick and see if they can swap out the cutlass bearing on the starboard side so I can finish up the running gear there. Should be a pretty simple day. I don't know how much filming I'm going to do. Maybe a little bit. Well, we're going to try to get back in the water on Friday. So let's see how it goes.
How's that? Almost maxed. Alright, we're maxed out. You want to change that ring?
Let's change that ring out. We'll go back with that other one. I think I'll push it now.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to take this all the way off. I think that would...
Yeah,
I think it'll make it. I think it's the exact same size as the shaft.
Yeah, I don't want to be cutting that off.
No. Oh shit. Did you do that one?
Well, whatever you want to do.
So we got a new cutlass bearing in. The rope that we ran over a few weeks ago got pretty tangled up in there. Actually, it was a few months ago, not a few weeks ago. But we also have the hole drilled for the transducer. Check this out. Alright, there's the hole. It's pretty thick. It's like this thick. I'm finished up here, so I'm going to head back up north and let these guys do the bottom paint and do everything that they need to do so we can get back in the water on Friday.
From going from that way back, hopefully.
Did you hear my stomach? It's like,
The doctor needs to eat some epoxy.
I guess.